What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to a whole nother video. Thank you guys so much for all the support y'all been giving me on these last few videos. I really do appreciate it. Let's keep going strong. And I got another story time for you guys. So let's tune in and let's get this going. Now, this story time was definitely one that I liked. It was about the time that I went with my cousin to a party. Now, my cousin has been in the same grade as me since since we were little. Like, we've been in elementary school together. We've done middle school together, and we did high school together. And, like, we were always usually in the same class, at least one or two classes together. So, but in college, she went off to a college that was like an hour away. And, I decided to go to college, that was probably right across the street from me. And then, 2 weeks later, I was like, yeah, nah, college ain't for me. If you guys want to know a story about that one, make sure to hit that like button and comment it down below if you guys want to hear that story of why I dropped out of college after 2 weeks. But yeah, so she went for an hour away, and one day she calls me and she says that she wants me to take her boyfriend, and probably like four other people to this party that they're having up in near her. And I'm like, okay, bet. That don't sound too bad. So I decide that I'm gonna come down. It's supposed to be on a Saturday, so I said I'm gonna come down around probably around 7 or 8. I'll start leaving or whatever because she's about an hour away. So I think I left at like 8. So got there around 9, and I picked them all up. And first, my bro, we'll call him Jay. Jay's in the car, and me and Jason there. That's That's my cousin's boyfriend. And we sit there and we just smoking and talking and stuff like that, having a chill joint, waiting for the girls to come down. And the girls come down, and they're already drunk. They've already been drinking. Jay told me that they were gonna be drinking, and they were drinking heavy. So they come down, they're all giggly and laughing and all that stuff. They're like, "Hey, Fred," and I'm like, "What's up?" And we all start heading to the party. Now, while we're heading there, everybody's listening to the music and stuff like that, and the alcohol's kicking in, so everybody's laughing and joking, and we're all making jokes and stuff like that. We finally get to the party, and I'm not gonna lie, once we pull up, there's already two cops sitting there. Now, a clear sign that it's not going well. Like, usually if you see a party and the party has two cops already there, it seems like they're about to get shut down. But the two cops leave, and we're like, okay, it doesn't look like the cops are gonna do anything about that. So we all sit there, and we all sit in the car for a while. To maybe like three of us, three of them go to the actual line and get in the line and stuff like that. Me and my cousin and probably two others, we sit in the car and we're all chilling, rolling up, getting ready to smoke and all that stuff, and alcohol and all that. So we all get the blunts ready and all that, and we start rolling up. We smoking them all, and we finish, and we finally start heading into get in line, because the line was already long. We could see the line from when we got there, so I already knew they were gonna be a minute before they even got close to anywhere. So we get done, we head up to the front, and we see that they're no longer in line, that they're at you'd say the exit door, and no one's on the exit side other than these three other girls that were already standing there before we got there. But we were sitting there, and we all go over there, and they start, as girls do, convincing the security guard who's opening and closing the door to let them in. And as guys, we're sitting there. You let the girls do what they got to do. They got the skills. They got the skills. Let them do their skills. So they start talking to him, and they finally get him to say $100 for all of us. Now, let's remember, there's probably about 10 of us, so they're all trying to calculate the joint. I'm like, yo, that's like, it's like 10 of us here. Like, we only need $10 each, and we can all get it. So, and they all decided to send it to me, because I'm the only one who wants to send it to the guy. They're down to do that, so they all start sending me the money. Now, I tell you, it's a great deal that it's only $10 each, because the opposite side door, they're doing $30 per person. So we about to save a lot of money. So everybody starts sending me the $10, and I'm like, okay, I got all the hundreds, and I'm ready to do it, right? So we knock on the door, we get the security guard to come out, and we about to give him the money, right? And I'm about to send it to him. And then one guy decides that he wants to, or you would say, rush the door, right? So he starts rushing the door. So now the security guard has to get him. But when he starts rushing the door, everybody else starts rushing the door inside. So now the security guard gets pushed back. And we all start rushing. They all start rushing the door. Now I say, you want to let the first wave go through, right? The first people who get in, the first maybe 4, they're gonna be your front shield. You let them go in first, because those are the people that the security guard is gonna push back. And right when they do that, then you slide in. So when I slid in, and I went straight to the right. You got to straight to the corner. Once you go straight to the corner, you're then able to creep down the wall to get in, because that's when the security pushes everybody back. You're not inside. You're not the one getting pushed back at all. So I sit in the corner and I get in. I made it in. I was like, oh shoot. Now, don't get me wrong, I had $100 too. So I was like, oh shoot, $100. I said, let me send that all. I'm a nice guy. So I send it all back to everybody so they have their money. And I decide that while I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, there's like three of us made, well, you say including me would be three. So four of us made it in, and we're all sitting in there. We're like, oh, okay, where's the other ones? My cousin and her boyfriend and them, they did not make it in. There's like four others who are outside just sitting there. So we're like, damn, okay. So we stay in there for maybe like 10 minutes. Now the party was okay. Like there was a lot of people, but the music, I guess, was just not hitting because everybody was standing still. Everybody was either posted up on the wall like everybody does, or they're standing, but they're just standing still, not doing absolutely anything. So I'm like, okay, this party's not even lit. But so after 10 minutes of us walking around the whole party to see if at least one area was lit, none of it was lit. So we were like, okay, we all decided we were going to leave anyway. Plus my joint was, I said, my cousin's outside and I locked the door to my truck so no one else can get in anyway and they won't have anywhere to sit. So we all decided that we were going to walk back outside. So we all go back outside, and now instead of there being 2 police officers, there is now 8 police officers. And I'm like, that's a really, really bad sign. When you see 8 of them pull up at once, yeah, that's not good. So I make the executive decision that I'm going to get the heck out of there. Now, the girls are still drunk and all that, so all they're trying to do is get inside the actual place. They're like, they want to go back inside. We're like, we just left from the inside. Why would we go back? Like, we're like, come on now. We just left from the inside. Now y'all want to go back in? Yeah, no. But I see the police officers, so I start walking to the car. And this is why I love my cousin to death. You know, she's able to read me like a book. When she senses danger too, she's like, yep, time to go. So she starts following me, and her and her boyfriend, we start going to the car because we can feel the off air. When you see 8 police officers come, it's time to go. It's time for you to get in your car and you wait. We can wait far away from them, and they can start heading to the car when they want to. So we do that, and we get to the car, we wait for them, and after probably 20 minutes, they all come back. They're like, oh, why'd y'all leave and all that stuff? We were like, nah, we just gonna sit in the car. We can have fun. We can all have fun drinking and smoking and partying right here in the car and stuff like that. There's freaking 8 of us. We might as well, we can literally just have conversations about anything. So we all have fun in the car. We just start talking, chilling, just having conversation, seeing how people's lives are and all that. And it was listening to music, so everybody was having a great time. So, as I say, the moral of the story for me, it would be definitely, first is there's probably 2 morals of the story, if I was going to say. The first moral of the story is if you're at a house party or any party, college party, any party, and you see police officers pull up, once you see more than 2 police officers pull up, it's time to go. Time to go, because if you don't go then, you may risk actually getting in trouble or getting, usually that ends off badly for people. So, as I say, leave early. Then the second moral of the story is if you want to have fun with your friends, you don't got to go to parties to have fun with your friends. Get 8 of y'all together, get alcohol, get some weed, and I promise you guys, y'all going to have some fun. Now, make sure you guys get some food, or don't get food. Actually, what happened was we got alcohol and weed, and we were all smoking and chilling, having fun, the marijuana. And after that, we decide that we're going to go to the actual McDonald's. See, now you have an extra trip. Now it makes it fun because now all y'all are driving to McDonald's and you're like, y'all having a conversation, just laughing up and listening to music together. So I would say that's the moral of the story right there. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Each like and subscribe helps me out so much, and I can't wait to keep uploading more and more content for you guys. You guys are amazing, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'm out.